Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for June 7th, 2025. This is the podcast dealing with the watches and warnings for the lower 48 United States for June 7th, 2025. The day and night time, severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings are currently in effect right now, courtesy of Radar Scope. We're going to take a look at some of them right now for your enjoyment. Please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I thank you for your support, ladies and gentlemen, on the Weather Guru channel. We're going to bring you the latest updated information here, and we're going to start right now in the Mid-South here, and this is particularly the tornado warnings outlined in red here. I'm going to zoom out to show you. This is south of Memphis here and south of I-55 here, and this is going to be for Arkansas and Mississippi here. A tornado warning that expires in about 18 minutes Central Daylight Time. You have a tornado warning moving through West Helena, Arkansas, and North Tunica here. This is headed toward Crenshaw and Zenobia, Mississippi, just across the river here. So this is for southeastern Lee, northwestern Phillips, northeastern Coahoma, Tunica, and north central Quitman counties here. This is the National Weather Service in Memphis, Tennessee, issued a tornado warning. So even if you're not in an area where the radar indicated tornado is indicating rotation, you're still getting quarter-size hail, or hail up to 1 inch here. So please get to the interior room of your mobile home or your house, many walls between you. Get away from windows as this storm pulls through here, as it's moving very fast here. So this storm is moving very rapidly here. I put a tracker on it here. It's moving at east at 20 knots, so it'll be on your location here as you put a tracker through here. Crenshaw, be prepared in the next 20 minutes. Sledge and on in towards Zenobia and Coldwater here. These storms here are also tornado warning and hail of inches of 1.25 inches, as you can see here. Once again, this is radar indicated rotation here. This includes northwestern Lafayette County and northwestern Mississippi, DeSoto County, Marshall County, Tate County, and northeastern Panola County in northwestern Mississippi, So we have a tornado that's radar indicated rotation here, as you can see, and you can also see that it's moving east at 35 miles an hour. So a tornado was located over Coldwater right here. You can see a little bit of a hook echo right here, so it could be a weak tornado here. Let's switch over to the velocity here, and I want to show you the velocity product here. And you can see there it is right there, that coupling there. So if you're in Coldwater and Zenobia, Mississippi, in between there, just on that line there, you want to be careful here as this is heading toward Abbeville, places like Mississippi, Oxford, Mississippi. You might want to get ready, and there's an hour or two if this tornado holds together. You can clearly see the inbound and outbound here, red inbound and green outbound, and that coupling right there over Coldwater. This is the tornado right in here, and 1.25 inch hail is surrounding this core and the rear flank downdraft here. So Coldwater, Zenobia, get into your safe location here. A tornado is definitely on the ground here, as you can see the clear hook echo right on the velocity product here. And this is just south of Memphis, Tennessee, about 55 miles south of Memphis here, in Hernando, Mississippi. Coldwater, get in your safe place. So tornado warning does not expire until 31 minutes later here, Central Daylight Time. So it'll be expired right around after 8:30. It's 8:30 Central Daylight Time. So about 9 o'clock, this tornado warning is still going on until 9 o'clock for Coldwater, Zenobia. Tornado is on the ground at your location. Get into your safe space. Now, looking at other places here, I'm going to switch back to the reflectivity product here. Severe thunderstorm warnings are in South Carolina as well. This is heading south here through Hampton and Varnville and Estill, South Carolina. This is just to the west of I-95 here. So once you leave in the low country here of South Carolina here, once you get past Yemassee down towards Ridgeland, if you're heading to Estill, Hampton, you're getting off that exit there, 178, I think it's 176 highway there through Estill, Hampton. You got severe thunderstorm warning here for you guys as well. A lot of severe thunderstorm warning, and most of this is for hail and straight line winds. So you have 60 mile an hour winds and small hail. So this is less than an inch of hail. Varnville, Lake Warren, Hampton, Luray, South Carolina, and Alameda intersection here. So all this will be this complex here, this whole quasi-convective linear line here, just to the east of Columbia here, even up into Columbia here. Severe thunderstorm warning. All this is going to be the same complex here, moving east at 30 knots here, 60 mile an hour winds, radar indicated, and hail is your primary threat. So this is going to be less than an inch of hail. So maybe if you just pull off to the side of the road, wait for a little while, and there's an hour or two, this will all be pushing here, but expect damage to trees and power lines according to support. So if you're in Columbia, Case, Camden, South Carolina, Red Bank, South Conakry, Gaston, South Carolina, Eastover, and Lugoff, all these places here, St. Matthews, even Orangeburg, South Carolina. If you come along I-26 there, heading from Orangeburg up into Columbia, Be very careful. And then on and over, there's just heavy rain here from Lawrence on back up to upstate South Carolina here. On 85 looks pretty clear. It's just heavy rain and moderate rain from, say, leaving Spartanburg up through Gaffney, on up through Gastonia and Charlotte there. Just heavy rain on the west side of town. But down here, we're concerned about Charlotte, Case, those areas, Gaston, Swansea, back towards Orangeburg, Bamberg, South Carolina, and on through Hampton and Estill, just to the west of I-75 and Yemassee and the Low Country exit there on 176 there in Walterboro. Some of these storms hold together. They will continue, like I said, to push toward the I-95, Holly Hill, St. George, 26 interchange with 95. That could be coming up here in the next hour or so. So that's what we have in that. We also have severe thunderstorm warnings in Texas here. Now, these ones in Texas here are mostly going to be for hail, 1 inch or greater hail, and these are also in the high desert areas of Texas here, out toward Fort Stockton and Marfa, Texas, with the Mexican border there. So that's what we have that going on here. New Mexico also had a severe hail warning here, heavy hail here, 1 inch and 60-mile-an-hour winds. So this is in the country, a rural area for Harding and Union counties here in New Mexico here, in northeastern New Mexico with its border with Texas. So this is out in the rural area here, so they're having hail out there. But most of the tornado warnings are in Mississippi and Arkansas. We're concentrated on that area there as it continues to pile here. We're going to go back to that one on the one here in Coahoma, Lee, Phillips, and Quitman counties here. This is in Mississippi. This tornado warning expires in about 12 to 11 minutes here. We got 1 inch hail. We got tornado and indicated on the ground. This is in West Helena, Tunica, Sledge, Dundee, Clayton, Tibbs here. Let's go with the velocity on this one here, and I want to show you the coupling here. Okay, it seems like it's not as strong. Let me put it in motion here for you here as it comes through West Helena here. You can see a coupling right there. If I just slow it down, you can see the coupling here, but the rotation has slowed down. It's fallen apart. It's not as strong as the Coldwater one. Coldwater, we do have a confirmed tornado on the ground here. It's moving across Coldwater, between Coldwater and Zenobia, Mississippi, and this will be heading across here. In the next time toward Abbeville here in the next 35 minutes. So you want to, in Mississippi. So you want to get prepared for that. There is a confirmed tornado on the ground right now. Tornado vortex signature confirmed. We have the inbound and outbound coupling right here. Coldwater, Mississippi, and Zenobia. Please get to your safe place. Tornado warning in effect that will continue. Tornado on the ground for the next 30 minutes here as it moves across the highway. Now, that's what we have on the reflectivity product. Let me switch back to the reflectivity product here. You can see once again that tornado is moving very rapidly here. Right here is moving east-southeast at 24 knots here. And the timeline has it coming through Abbeville at 10:24 p.m. So that'll be 9:24 p.m. Central Daylight Time. In the next hour or so, it'll be coming toward Abbeville, Mississippi. Between Abbeville and Holly Springs, Mississippi here. A tornado is on the ground if it holds together, along with almost 2 inch hail here. The hail core is right here in this purple, right here ahead of the storm here, and that gust front. And there's the rear flank downdraft and that hook echo. Right in there is the tornado right there, and it's moving east-southeast at 24 knots. So it just passed Coldwater, Zenobia, Mississippi, heading toward Abbeville, Mississippi. Tornado on the ground, along with almost 2 inch hail core on the ground here. We can show that here with the velocity, storm relative velocity here. Once again, there it is, right there. I'll move off the markers. Right here is the tornado. Look at that. It's strong. A very large, possibly wedge tornado on the ground with this type of signature. We'll have to wait to confirm that. Now let's look at the correlation coefficient on that. If you want to get even more detailed here, let's look at that. You can see it. Yeah, you can see debris being lofted here in the air right there in that fallout. So this storm is moving east-southeast at 24 knots and just past Coldwater and Zenobia, Mississippi, heading toward Abbeville here in the next 31 minutes. Get in your safe place. A large tornado is on the ground here. As you can see on the velocity and on the radar product here, a tornado is on the ground and is moving east-southeast at 24 knots, leaving Coldwater and Zenobia, Mississippi, and heading toward Abbeville, Mississippi in the next 25 to 30 minutes here, moving east-southeast direction here. There's a tornado on the ground. The one over here is producing hail. There's still a tornado warning that expires in 10 minutes for North Tunica, Crenshaw, Mississippi, Sledge, Mississippi, but this is more of a hail threat here as the velocity signature is falling apart a little bit here, but you can still see the purples here, and this is all moving east-southeast at 20 to 25 knots here with hail, core, and a tornado in Coldwater and Zenobia, Mississippi, heading toward Abbeville, Mississippi. This has been your severe thunderstorm warning watch and warnings update. There is no flood watches and warnings in effect. It's all severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings, mostly concentrated in the deep south here from Columbia, South Carolina, back toward 26 Estill, Hampton, South Carolina, and over here in northwestern Mississippi, just south of Memphis, and then to Arkansas here. Heavy storms just passing through here. And even in southern Arkansas, we have some heavy storms here from Pine Bluff here, Arkadelphia, heading toward Interstate there, 44, back toward Nashville and Murfreesboro, Arkansas. So there's some storms here that are firing up here, but none of these are severe. The only severe ones are in West Helena, Tunica, Arkansas, and then over the river here in Mississippi, Coldwater, Zenobia, and Abbeville. A tornado's on the ground heading your way in the next 20 to 25 minutes. Stay safe, get prepared. So this is the local weather guru signing off with this tornado and severe thunderstorm warnings for the deep south and the mid south. Take care. I'll see you on the next episode.